Why hello there beautiful people, Caz the Blackheart back with another Baltimore State Dynasty video here on NCAA Football 14, and it's been a rough stretch of games for Baltimore State as they are sitting at 3-5 right now, and 2 losses away from missing a bowl game for the first time since their first season, and it is officially panic mode here in Baltimore as the Stallions have had a really rough season, obviously, with all the penalties that were implemented onto them. And we'll take a quick look at the top 10 right now. Miami still sitting at number 1, Auburn number 2, Georgia number 3, Nebraska number 4, Oregon number 5, and Army number 6, and Minnesota number 7. All of them are undefeated currently. Alabama. So it's shaping up to be a great end of the season. But this week, Baltimore State takes on LSU, who's sitting at 4-4 on the season. They're also having some struggles winning games as they've lost their past 3, including a heartbreaker last week against Texas A&M in overtime. So a matchup with the defending national champions is just what they need to get back on the right track. Of course, Baltimore State has been a turnover machine so far this season, and it doesn't look to stop as they take on a very tenacious LSU defense. And Baltimore State has to be on their P's and Q's in this one. They haven't been in about 4 weeks now, and it might cost them a chance at a bowl game. But here we go from Tiger Stadium in Death Valley as LSU starts off with the football. 1st and 10 from the 25. Here's a handoff to Cody Whitaker. Whitaker trips up, and he's able to gain about 3 yards on the play. That's going to lead to a 2nd and 7. Bryan Alfred in the shotgun with Whitaker to his right, and they run the option to the right. Alfred going to get tripped up after a gain of 3. Lopomou able to get to him. That's going to lead to a 3rd and 3. Alfred in the shotgun. Dennis moves in motion. Here's Alfred looking to the right side. Completed to Matt Finley, the tight end. He's able to get the first down, a 14-yard gain out of bounds at about the 45. And it's a new set of downs for the Tigers. Now they face a 3rd and 7, just shy of midfield. Alfred takes a snap from under center. He drops back. Plenty of time to throw. He throws right side. It's completed to Whitaker out of the backfield. That's going to be a first down as LSU enters Baltimore State territory. And already the Tigers looking really good offensively, but now they face a 3rd and 3 from about the 24. Alfred looking for the screen, and it's nearly intercepted by Barba. Might have went off the hands of Whitaker as well, but it's a 4th and 3 for LSU regardless. They'll try a field goal. This one from about 41 yards out, and it splits the uprights. LSU with an early 3-0 lead. Baltimore State looking to respond here on 1st and 10. And here's Rodiani Farioni with a new number over the middle, and he finds Jalen Morrison, who makes the grab for the first down. Nobody over the middle for LSU, and Morrison gets an easy first down there as Farioni now wearing the number 11. He wore 95 before, but he switched numbers to more represent playing quarterback as Farioni goes left side, finds Zach Hobart, and Hobart going to get into LSU territory up to the 39. It's a new set of downs for Baltimore State, now 2nd and 10. Farioni out of the pistol, throws left side, finds Hobart again. He's going to get past the 30 up to the 28-yard line. And Baltimore State starting to drive here now, 2nd and 10. Farioni going to drop back again. Rolls to his right. Flush out of the pocket. LSU defenders chasing him, and he's finally brought down for the sack. Farioni going to lose 4 on the play. Marlon Arrington able to get to him as the Stallions face the 3rd and 14 now. Farioni throws right side, and he's going to be intercepted by Whitehead. It's just an ill-advised throw looking for Morrison, and Whitehead just makes a great play there, so LSU takes over from about the 15. Now 2nd and 8. Alfred checks down to Finley. He runs over Lopomou. Transian can't bring him down either, and Finley going to fight his way for a first down. Baltimore State just struggling with tackling. It's been a problem all season, and it continues today. Now 1st and 10. Alfred over the middle finds Tate. Tate into the open field. Cinder giving chase, and Cinder going to push him out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. As Baltimore State struggling in coverage like they have all season as well. But on 2nd and 4, Baltimore State going to get in there for a sack. Tank Evans able to get to Alfred. Now it's going to lead to a 3rd and 12 for LSU. Alfred going to drop back. Baltimore State sending 4. And Alfred going to find Martin, who steps out of bounds and picks up the first down. Although I don't think he had forward progress, but that's just me. But anyways, a new set of downs for LSU. Here's a handoff to Whitaker. Whitaker breaks a tackle, but he can't get away from Bailey Barba, who makes a stop in the backfield. That's going to lead to a 2nd and 10. Now Alfred in the I formation. He's going to hand it up to Whitaker. Whitaker can't get away from Barba. He's only able to gain about a yard on the play. That's going to lead to a 3rd and 9. LSU 3 for 4 on 3rd down so far in this game as Alfred drops back. And he's looking to the left side, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Tate, but just underthrew him. And LSU will settle for another field goal. This one from about 41 once again. The kick is up, and it's good. So LSU with a 6-0 lead with a minute to go in the first quarter as Baltimore State takes over. 3rd and 9. This looks to be the last play of the first quarter. Ferrione going to drop back. And he gets it away last second, and it's completed. Zach Hobart up to the 49-yard line. It's a new set of downs for Baltimore State as we enter the second quarter. Now 2nd and 10. Just shy of midfield. Ferrione going to drop back, throws the screen to Mentor. Colin Mentor with a nice spin move. He's able to pick up about 6 on the play. That's going to lead to a 3rd and 4. Ferrione in the pistol with 2 receivers either side. LSU in a 3-3-5 as Ferrione rolls to the left. And he's going to throw it deep, looking for Scott, and it's incomplete. Dustin Scott just couldn't locate the football, and now Baltimore State going to go for it on 4th and 4. And if they don't convert this is going to be good field position for LSU as Ferrione goes down. The offensive line just couldn't hold up for him, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. LSU takes over in Baltimore State territory. And now it's a 1st and 10. Alfred with the draw play to Whitaker. Whitaker going to pick up the first down, runs over a defender, and he gets up to about the 31-yard line. Nice run there. Great blocking down the field by LSU's receivers. So now 1st and 10. This time a counter play to Michael James, and James breaks a tackle. He's going to get tripped up and falls down at about the 11-yard line. Now LSU looking to punch it in. It's a 3rd and 8. Alfred going to drop back, throws quickly to the right side, and Shane Dennis with the catch over the head of Armstrong for the touchdown. As LSU now takes a 2-possession lead. And this is just a nice throw by Alfred over the head of Armstrong, only where Dennis can make the grab, and LSU with a 13-0 lead. Baltimore State now facing a 3rd and 13. Ferrione going to drop back, throws to the left side into double coverage, and he's intercepted yet again. This time by Baker, who's going to trip up and falls down at about the 38. Ferrione makes another big mistake, and now LSU with the football at the 39, 2nd and 11. Alfred over the middle finds Dennis. Dennis going to pick up the first down, breaks a few tackles into the red zone, up to the 17-yard line. And now LSU trying to make it a 3-possession game, 2nd and 7. Here's a counter to Whitaker. Nice blocking. Whitaker going to break a tackle and gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A 14-yard run, and LSU now with a 20-0 lead over Baltimore State. And now the Stallions have to have a bit of a sense of urgency now. They're down 20 points, and Ferrione has to get it together. 1st and 10. Quick throw over the middle, and Dustin Scott going to pick up the first down. 13 yards on the play. Baltimore State running a little bit of no huddle now. A 3rd and 4. 3.5 minutes to go in the quarter, and wide open is Jalen Morrison, who gets a nice juke move, breaks a tackle, and he's finally brought down at the 37-yard line. A 32-yard gain in the play. And it's now 1st and 10. Ferrione going to drop back. Here comes the pressure. Ferrione dodges 2 defenders, breaks the sack, and Ferrione looking down the field, throws it deep, jump. He's going to find Brady James, who makes a beautiful grab and goes down at the 3-yard line. This is probably the play of the year for Baltimore State so far, as Ferrione able to break the sack and finds James down the field. And now Baltimore State inside the 5, 1st and goal. Ferrione going to roll to his right, and he's going to be brought down from behind, loses 7 yards on the play. John Moore able to get to him. Now 2nd and goal. Ferrione in the pistol. LSU with the blitz. Ferrione throws over the middle, finds Hobart. He dives into the end zone for the touchdown. And Baltimore State able to cut the deficit down to 13 as LSU gets the football with 2:15 to go in the half. So now 1st and goal, power for Whitaker, and Whitaker going to pick up about 9 yards on the play. Barba able to make the tackle. That's going to lead to a 3rd and 1. Baltimore State showing blitz. Here's Alfred. Going to drop back. Throws to a wide open Matt Finley. Armstrong can't get him, and Finley's gone. Touchdown LSU. It looked like Joe Lopomou was supposed to be covering him, but Finley's able to get wide open and burns the Baltimore State defense to make it 27-7. So now 1st and 10. Ferrione going to drop back. It goes right side, and it's going to be a beautiful interception by Baker. He's able to get a foot inbounds. That's the 3rd interception of the game for Ferrione. And look at that catch. He's able to get his left foot inbounds just barely. And now LSU trying to make it a 4-possession game here. Alfred able to dodge a defender, but throws it straight to the turf, incomplete, as LSU goes 3 and out. Now Baltimore State with a 2nd and 10. Julius Hobbs in the game now as Ferrione's been pulled. And Hobbs going to throw left side, finds Colin Mentor, and Mentor able to pick up the 1st down. Gets 11 on the play. Now 2nd and 10. Hobbs in the shotgun. He'll drop back. He's going to scramble. Looks like it was just a design draw play. And Hobbs going to pick up the 1st down. So Baltimore State moving the ball pretty well with Hobbs at quarterback so far. He's had plenty of mistakes this year and has been hurt a lot this season. And now 3rd, as he tries to run for the 1st down, but he's caught from behind. Only gains 3 in the play. And Baltimore State going to go for it on 4th and 5. I mean, you're down 20. They don't really have a lot to lose. But then Hobbs going to try to run it. He's caught from behind again. That's going to be a turnover on downs. LSU takes over in Baltimore State territory once again. Now 1st and 10. Alfred, plenty of time to throw. Checks down to Morton. And Morton able to pick up about 10 on the play, getting the 1st down. So now 3rd and 10. 15 seconds to go in the half. Here's Alfred. Back to pass. He's going to let it fly over the middle in triple coverage, and somehow Russ Morton comes down with it. Touchdown LSU. That's the 3rd touchdown pass of the game for Alfred. And Baltimore State goes into the half down 34-7 against LSU. It's looking to be another ugly game, ladies and gentlemen. LSU with 4 sacks and 3 interceptions in the 1st half. They did give up 196 yards. But overall, their defense is playing very well as Hobbs remains at quarterback for Baltimore State. 2nd and 10. He's going to break a tackle, and he steps up into the pocket, decides to run it, picks up the 1st down, looking for more, but he gets 16 on the play, and that's a pretty good run considering how bad Baltimore State has been at running the football. So now 2nd and 4. Hobbs going to drop back. Over the middle finds Mentor, and Colin Mentor going to pick up the 1st down. 7-yard gain, just shy of midfield. So 1st and 10 for Baltimore State. Hobbs going to drop back. He thinks about scrambling, but he just thought about it way too long, and he gets brought down for the sack. Washington with his 2nd sack of the game as Hobbs ran right into him. That's going to make it a 2nd and 18. Hobbs in the pistol now. He's going to let it fly. Finds Dustin Scott, who makes the grab. Scott runs to the right side, and he's going to get caught from behind, but gets inside the 5. Between the 5 and the 4, a 56-yard bomb. And now Baltimore State looking to get into the end zone here. Hobbs throws right side. It's completed. Brady James in the end zone for the touchdown. And Baltimore State makes it a 3-possession game. It's 34-14. A beautiful throw from Hobbs. LSU with the football. It's a 3rd and 4. Alfred hands it off, and a big hit from Bailey Barba. Puts Whitaker down in the backfield. He loses 2, and LSU goes 3 and out. Now Baltimore State facing a 3rd and 10. Hobbs going to let it fly, looking for Morrison, and Morrison couldn't make the grab. A nice play by number 27 of LSU, and Baltimore State goes 3 and out. So now a 3rd and 2 for LSU. Alfred going to fake it to Whitaker. Checks down to Hollins. Hollins going to pick up the 1st down and goes down at about the 48. A 9-yard gain on the play for LSU. And it's a new set of downs. Now 2nd and 10. Alfred going to drop back. He's going to throw right side, completed to Dennis, and he breaks the tackle from Armstrong, and a big hit from Sanders sends him out of bounds, but not before he gets to the 30. So now 1st and 10. Counterplay handoff to Whitaker. Butler just gets blown away. Whitaker picks up 7 on the play. That's going to make it a 2nd and 3. As Alfred's in the shotgun, he's going to hand it off to Whitaker again. Another counterplay, and he's going to get inside the 15, and it's another 1st down for LSU. So 3rd and 4, LSU in the I formation as Alfred drops back. Looking right side, finds Finley, and he's going to get the grab for the touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Alfred, and LSU with a 41-14 lead. Baltimore State goes 3 and out. And now 3rd and 8. Here's the throw left side, and Barba nearly gets an interception. That would have been a pick 6. He has to come up with that one. LSU goes 3 and out and punts it away. So now Baltimore State in the 4th quarter with the football. And Hobbs going to be intercepted by Simmons. And the big defensive tackle with the pick. LSU going to have the ball inside the 20. That's the 4th interception for this defense. And now LSU looking to put the game away definitively. Alfred going to drop back. Throws right side. Finds Finley again in the end zone for the touchdown. 5 touchdown passes in the game for Bryan Alfred. That's a school record. And he's really looking like Joe Burrow out here. LSU has this game well in hand. We'll go to late in the 4th quarter. Hobbs going to check down to Scott. Scott going to dive into the end zone for the touchdown. Baltimore State would go for 2 and get it. Then he'd kick an onside kick, maybe just to test out William Morris. Here's the kick. It's going to bounce off an LSU player's hands, and Calvin Trangen with the recovery. So I guess that's a good test as far as onside kicks go, just to see if Morris has to be called upon to do it. But then 2nd and 1, and Hobbs going to be intercepted again. Leger misses the tackle, and the LSU defender is going to take it all the way back for a pick 6. And that's the 5th interception of the game for LSU's defense. They walk away with a 55-22 victory over Baltimore State. What a game for Bryan Alfred. 5 touchdowns, 301 yards through the air on 17 of 31 throwing. And just another rough outing for Baltimore State. They really just don't have an answer at quarterback right now. Hobbs threw 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Farioni 1 touchdown, 3 picks. And this quarterback situation has just been rough. It's really been rough for running backs as well. Mentor only with 10 yards on 4 carries. Hobbs had 44 yards on 8 carries. Zach Hobart and Dustin Scott were both silver lining in this game. Hobart had over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown. Scott had 95 and a touchdown. Bailey Barber with 10 tackles in this one. And overall, just another rough performance for this Baltimore State team overall. Barber did have 10 tackles in this one. Tank Evans with the lone sack. No turnovers forced for this Baltimore State defense, as they drop to 3-6 and are 1 loss away from missing out on a bowl game after winning 3 straight national championships. I mean, this is what all those sanctions were meant to do. They were meant to nerf Baltimore State, and they've done that very, very successfully, as Matt Finley had 5 catches for 105 yards and 3 touchdowns for LSU. And Lawrence Baker was the one who had the pick 6 at the end of the game. I forgot to mention his name as well. But Baltimore State has 3 games left, one of them against Texas, so it's looking like their bowl game hopes are looking very bleak right now. But anything can happen over the next 3 weeks. They could win the next 3 games and get into a bowl game, but it's not looking very likely right now. They got to get it together. They got to figure out a way to get 3 wins in a row after now losing 5 straight games. We'll have to see if they can do it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the sub button if you're new as well. And you guys have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day and night whenever you're watching this. Like I always say, you guys, no matter what happens, make sure you keep that mofo rolling. I love y'all 3,000. I'm out at 5,000. Deuces.